Hello and welcome back to Centered by Courtney. I'm Courtney. Thanks for joining me here today. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about gratitude as we're coming into Thanksgiving week and there's a bunch of hustle and bustle around of everything. I think sometimes we think of gratitude as, you're sitting around the table and you're holding hands, you're like, what am I grateful for, And it's these big things, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my health. But I think there's a piece of being grateful every day for the little things, right? Like I'm grateful for the sun in the morning that shines on my body. I'm grateful for, my pets. I'm grateful for, and there's so many different things. And so I just want to talk a little bit about, gratefulness and burnout and how sometimes when we get burnt out, we kind of forget about the little things that we're grateful for. And one of the habits that I've recently gotten into is journaling. So in the morning, I'll write down what I'm excited for the day, what I'm grateful for, and like a daily affirmation. And I feel like the days that I do that, which are most days, it kind of really brings you back into that moment and it kind of pulls you out of the burnout and the stress and everything that's going on. And it really allows you to really see those things that you're grateful for. Are you grateful for waking up another day? I'm grateful for putting my feet in the grass. There's these little moments that we have throughout our lives. And I think sometimes we forget that the little things are just as important as the big things. And we kind of bypass that a little bit. And so I just wanted to remind you that, being grateful for something doesn't have to be this huge thing. It can be for these little moments. It can be for the micro moment you have, hugging your parents on Thanksgiving. It could be, getting somewhere safe. It could be for a bomb playlist, in the car. You can be grateful for anything. And I think switching your mindset from looking for the negative and, different things that are happening that aren't so positive can be really challenging. And I know I've gotten stuck into that of oh man, this is kind of rough right now, but it's okay, bring it back. What am I grateful for? And not just a roof over my head and food. Those are amazing things to be grateful for. But just even smaller, those micro things, sitting on the couch with a cozy blanket, having a little time reading, making a hot chocolate. It can be small little things like that. Oh, I'm grateful for this creamer that goes in my coffee. And so, I think as we kind of go through this, we tend to kind of have that skewed a little bit. And so I just wanted to kind of bring back that it doesn't always have to be such a grand gesture and it doesn't have to be something so big. And, as we go through that, when you get really burnt out and you're overwhelmed and stressed and you're kind of living in this survival mode, an easy way to switch that off in a moment is to pause and think about things that you're grateful for. And, an easy way to do that is through a meditation, through a sound bath, through all these different tools that are in your toolkit, and really making the time for yourself, even if that's 30 seconds to 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be a massive thing. Excuse you, Wally. Welcome to having a friend tooting all the time. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of reiterate that it is so important to be grateful, write down what you're grateful every day. I think that is honestly a game changer, especially has been for me, what I'm excited for today, what I'm grateful for, and, kind of having that daily affirmation of whatever it is that I'm working on and kind of bringing that front of mind, I think are some great ways. So I will write these down in the caption so you have kind of my little journal prompts for this. And then I'll share with you this month's affirmation that I'm working with because I think you guys will really like it. And let me know if you're interested in hearing what I use every month as it changes and we kind of switch into different seasons. But I hope you guys have a beautiful Thanksgiving. Have a great time with your family. And, maybe make it a moment to ask people, what are you really grateful for in your conversations? And really get bypassed, how are you doing? How's your job? How's your person? But really get into the nitty gritty and connect with people on a deeper level, really seeing how they're doing and what brings them joy to life. You never know what you'll find out from your family or friends that you never knew they absolutely loved, and what they're so excited to do or enjoy doing. So Thanks for joining me here today. I hope you guys have a beautiful Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a great rest of your week.